Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Today, I'm here with Isaac Wambua. Welcome, Isaac.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you for having me.
Hey, would you share a little bit? You're a business coach. Would you share a little bit about your history and your experience?
Right. For me, in a snapshot, I'm a married man. I have a wife and a daughter. She's 6 months old. So she's keeping me busy and she's just enjoying our family. I'm originally from Kenya. That's where I was born. Went to school there, primary school, high school. Did my bachelor's degree in Kenya. Then I moved to the United States 15 years ago to do my master's degree in engineering. So that's my short history.
Very good. And from engineering to business coaching, how did that take place?
Wow, it was quite a major switch. How it happened is that I worked for different companies. I did engineering for 9 years, and I worked in different industries in manufacturing, purely engineering and design. I worked in sales, also worked in the food industry, ran several restaurants, and from my experience and what I saw common things that were happening. And I saw that the companies were struggling with productivity and efficiency. And I did a little bit of research for about 6 months, and I narrowed down to those two. If you can be more productive and be efficient, you can always make money. Because some of the companies that I worked with struggled with having that consistent and steady performance from the team and from the systems that we had. So I think it was 10 years ago, a friend of mine who was a speaker asked me if I've ever thought of becoming a consultant and a coach, and I never thought of it. According to him, he figured that I was not just good with systems and processes, but I could also teach. So I gave it a shot, decided to become a business coach. So it was just based on a need. I helped a few people within my circle from my church that I go to. They were getting some good results. So I decided to take a leap of faith and got into doing this full-time 6 years ago.
That's terrific. So, Isaac, I'm curious, when you work with businesses, what is it that you focus on?
What I focus on, there are three major things. We have the systems and processes, we have the people, and then we look at the money. You got to talk about the money when you're talking about business, especially small businesses. They worry about two major things, which is really two in one: how to make more money and how to save money. So when I go in, I'll look at what is it that they do from the time they open until they close. That's their systems and their processes. I look at the people. Do they have enough people, well-trained, loyal to the company, knowing what they're doing? We train the people, and then we look at the money. What's their financial goal? How is their profitability? So everything is geared towards helping them to make as much money as possible.
That's good to know. Yeah, financial considerations, especially for small businesses, are critical.
Oh yeah, very.
Yes. Hey, so I'm curious as well, Isaac. There are a lot of business coaches out there, a lot of opportunities to work with people. What makes you unique? What sets you apart?
All right, several things. First off, when they get me, they get me. There's no other Isaac in the world. So that's a good, it's a plus. But beyond that, and you're right, there are so many coaches out there, and I have a lot of friends who do coaching and consulting. But I believe what makes us different, me and the people that I work with, is that we focus purely on results. Again, people have different ways of doing it. Some people focus on the journey, and mindset is good. But again, we move from the mindset to really getting the things done and getting the results. And that's how we've been able to retain a lot of clients, because if we don't get results, we don't get paid. So we are very results oriented, very system oriented. And that's a guarantee that we give. If we don't give you results, then you don't pay.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Isaac, I understand that you have a new business offering for small businesses. Would you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I do. I have a new program is on how to rebuild your business, how to optimize, and how to scale it. And this came as a result of COVID-19. So many businesses have been affected. Some of my clients have. Some of my clients are doing very well, who are able to pivot very well. But from getting feedback from people, and some of the people in my network, actually just last week I talked to a CPA who told me that some of his clients are worried about rebuilding their business and getting back and getting the momentum going. So I decided to put together, it's more a subset of what I do, the full-blown coaching. So I put something together for small businesses just to help them to rebuild, or even if you are doing well, how to really get back to the momentum and how to optimize their business. And that's where we are going to spend most of the time, optimizing the processes and the systems, every single segment, from the sales to the marketing to the operations, how you get all people and systems to talk together. And after you optimize, it means you have a solid foundation, how to scale to the next level, still being very, very stable without freaking out. In short, we are giving them more like a recipe to run their business and to help them to get predictable results. And this is a lesson for me as well. At a time like this, when we have the virus and some people couldn't go to work, they found themselves scrambling on how to make that shift and be able to still get the results and performance. So really, I'm helping them to put together a system that will be able to run their business even when they're not there.
That's right. Yeah, it's been a real challenging time for a lot of businesses, especially small business owners. I'm curious, what is there a specific step that you're encouraging businesses to take to rebound and to step back into a successful pattern after COVID-19?
Yeah, there are several steps. The key ones will be just to look at things realistically and be candid with yourself and be honest with yourself and ask yourself, where am I at? Personally, as a business owner, what am I thinking about? What am I worried about? Where is my business at? And instead of focusing even a year from now how much money you're going to make, is to ask yourself, how stable am I? And then after that, you need to make some key decisions. How am I going to get back into business? How fast am I going to move? Who do I need to keep? Who do I need to get rid of? The negotiations that you need to make if you buy stuff from some suppliers, gotta talk to them. So really moving fast at the same time, try to be as stable as possible. Because what I've seen with some of the business owners, they are feeding off of what they're hearing out there, but they haven't looked inside to see how their business is doing. So that's key. And the second thing is to talk to your client base, talk to them, tell them what you're doing. Right now, I don't think anyone is expecting excellence. They're not expecting really perfection. They're expecting excellence, but not perfection from you. They know we are all trying. Just talk to them, tell them you are doing the best that you can, and give some kind of a promise. What is it that you're going to do for them? So that would be my advice to the business owners. And I think the last thing is to ask for help, not just from a coach like me or a consultant, but talk to as many people as possible. Your financial advisor, your CPA. Actually, just this morning, one of my clients told me that he is consulting very closely with his CPA to look at the numbers and what he is supposed to focus on. Because more than ever before, we got to take care of the resources, time being one of them. The employees that you have, you got to take care of them, the systems and processes. It's about time you trim the fat, really the things that you don't need. So I think making key decisions as fast as possible is good.
Yeah, terrific advice. Isaac, as we wrap up here, I'm curious, what is the one thing that you would like people to know about you?
Wow. One thing people need to know about me is that besides helping business owners with their businesses and becoming more productive, more efficient, making more money, I'm a guy who likes to have fun. I laugh a lot. I smile a lot. It's a natural thing for me. I love it because actually that's a little segment. I don't put it on my proposition when I'm talking to business owners. But besides helping them to do all those great things, making them money, I want them to have fun doing it. There's a reason why people get into business. It's because they're passionate about something. They are on a mission. So they need to enjoy it for them to be able to wake up every single morning and say, I'm glad that I decided to do this. So yeah, I'm a guy who likes to have fun. And it's one thing that people don't know. I sing as well. I'm part of a music group in town. It's a gospel music group. And yeah, when I'm not building a business and systems and processes, I get together with my team and we sing together.
Yeah, fantastic. And I can certainly verify that you do like to have fun. You always put a smile on people's face. People always walk away from interaction with you happier than when they went in. So that's terrific.
Appreciate that.
You bet. Isaac, thanks so much for being here today and sharing about yourself and your new business offering.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. Thank you for having me today. And I hope you have a great day too.